Hey, welcome to Live It Up. I am Donna Drake, and our guest today is Susie De Rafelo, and she has been around the world. One of the most loving, giving, precious people I have ever met, and it's all about sustainable products and making a difference in the world. Hi, and how are you?
I'm great, Donna. Thank you so much for having me, and vice versa. Your show is an inspiration to a lot of people, and a lot of people like me are delighted that you're out there and you're talking about positive things. So thank you again for having me.
You're welcome. So one of the things that you specialize in are representing products for people that really need help. This is their livelihood. This is the difference sometimes between life and death for them.
It is. It is. My background after I left the corporate world was going into humanitarian work. And what I found was that there is a need for direct aid. You have a flood, you have an earthquake, you have to go in and give food, medicine, in some cases money, for a time period. But after that, what happens? You have to find a way to give people an income that's sustainable. And when we talk about sustainability, there are three major aspects of sustainability. So it's economic, ecological, and social. If one of these things doesn't exist, if one of these things is not sustainable, it's not going to be something that will last for their community, and it will harm the larger world.
And it's the difference between that old saying, which is if you give somebody a fish, great. But if you teach them how to fish, wonderful, right?
Yes.
Big difference.
It's a huge difference. And in Sri Lanka, we went even further, a project I worked with there, and we said, if you teach people to fish, it's great until the multinational hotel chain comes in, puts up a big resort, and pollutes your waters. If you teach us how to organize, then we can fish ourselves.
Got it. And that was a big project for you.
It was a very big project. I lived there for 2 years, and it was a great opportunity.
So Susie, you are known for helping people all over the world.
I have found amazing communities in a number of countries. I haven't visited anywhere where I haven't found a group of people who are doing something culturally interesting, creative, and sustainable. So that has been in Asia, Africa, South America, Central America, and I'm looking to go forward.
And I asked you to curate, if you would, a few products, right?
Sure,
A sampling. What do you have for us? What's represented here today?
Well, my most recent trip was to Egypt, where I spent a month working with a variety of groups. And I'll begin with the glassmakers.
Okay.
This is a hand-blown, recycled glass, olive oil, or salad piece.
Okay.
So you could mix your dressing and make an elegant pouring of it. And this group of people is incredibly poor. They live inside the tomb city of Cairo. They live in ancient tombs, 2,000, 3,000 years old. And they are considered sort of a pariah. And their art is really no longer appreciated, although the earliest glass blowing in the world was done in Egypt. So there used to be hundreds of families doing it. Now there's 3 to 5 families, and they're all interrelated. They have no safety gear. I mean, it's a bit risky when you go into their workshop, but they will make anything for you, and they're eager to work with people. So we tried to come up with a product that would be useful in the U.S., very presentable, but also represent the East a bit. So we went a little bit Aladdin.
Yes, yeah. I really do like this. And you know, I'm such an energy girl. You know that the energy of people, places, and things. It just resonates so much with me. And even touching this, you feel almost the presence of the people that worked on it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Right? It makes sense to you.
It happens to me all the time,
right?
All the time. Every
to
time I
touch something, right? When you touch something, and I'm just going to say this to the audience: when you touch something that has been handmade, that you know comes from the work of someone's human hands, and it's making such a difference, it actually does emanate energy. So this is something I would definitely be honored to have in my home. It's very cool. Okay, so Susie, moving on. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so deep.
No, it's true.
But I get it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Woo.
I feel it all the time.
Wow.
And you know, I love projects working with women, but I have to say most of the glass blowers were men.
Okay.
And in this case, it was supporting their whole community, their very small community. But their flexibility and their openness to having some American woman walk in and spend the day with them.
I want to help you.
Yes, and saying, let's try this, let's try that. They were amazing, and they were the most delightful people.
Lovely.
So,
and what else did you bring us?
another Egyptian
I can't
product.
wait to touch more things. I'm like, oh, my hands are tingling.
Well, I actually thought, because you have such great colors on your set, I brought these. These are rice straw paper, again from Egypt. We're still in Cairo. These are made by deaf women who live in another poor area of Cairo, and they really don't have any way of earning income. In addition, rice straw burned in Cairo and the outskirts is just a terrible type of pollution in that city.
Very toxic, right?
Very toxic. This is a way to use the rice straw, make it into paper, and then hand print it with designs that we come up with together. And I spent time in that workshop very quiet because they are all deaf. And working amongst them was the most peaceful thing. And to just be creative, know you're doing good, but not chattering, not gossiping, just sitting and working. And they were lovely, lovely women.
That's perfect.
Back, once again in Egypt, these are recycled bags. This is our wine bag, beach bag.
They remind me of a braided rug almost. The same technique?
Same technique, same hand looms, and same women.
Oh.
So this is made from recycled cotton out of the cotton mills in Egypt.
What a great gift, too, for someone, right?
It is.
This is really cool.
Thank you, thank you. It's, the beach bags are really moving well. We just got the wine bags in, and hopefully we'll start to move those out.
And you know, it's so heavy, you could see, if you had a chilled bottle of wine, that it would say almost insulated.
I think it probably would.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I'm going to try it tonight.
All right, we're going to give this a try. Okay.
Exactly. And inside is a small gift for you. So
that's so nice.
This was my first project ever in Nepal. These were women who, we sewed these bracelets with vintage beads, and there's only a few of them.
Thank you.
And that is, these were cigarette rolling women who earned about $1 a day before I met them, and they were so impoverished they weren't even ready for a microloan. So this project changed their lives.
Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to get teary. It's rare that I make the guests cry often, but it's rare. But
I was hoping I didn't. I was hoping I didn't.
No, it's happy. It's happy tears.
Yes.
You know, and it's interesting to receive a gift that has so much genuine love in it. So thank you very, very much. I'm just going to say thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Because my mom would always say to me, Donna, just say thank you. So thank you. That was really, really lovely.
Well, you're so elegant, but I thought you must have more casual, fun moments too, where
no, this is great. I can dress up more dresses down.
Yes,
it's really cool looking, and I like things that are vintage. I like things that are old. I like things that are antiquities, and yeah, this is cool.
We try
all right,
to upcycle
awesome.
all the time.
All right, what else do we have?
All right,
keep it up on a brighter up
exactly.
note.
Well, this again, amazing project.
Cool.
This is Sri Lanka. Completely sustainable. These are products I worked with a village to design, and they're coconut.
Oh.
So they're just going into production now, but we have a
favorite flavor of mine. Do you like coconut?
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that would be a problem if you lived in Sri Lanka. I had to keep myself away from it because I would have been 50 pounds heavier.
Oh, that's cool. So it's an elephant profile on this side and a usable bowl.
It's a soap dish, and
love that.
And coconut is it's everywhere. It's sort of ubiquitous in Sri Lanka, as are elephants.
Cool.
And these are the coasters that we've come up with.
These are great.
Yeah. And this is, again, the prototype. In future, we'll be using very sustainable coconut wood on the back as well. But for the moment, they just put it on a little bit of pine to try to see how it would work. And I'm testing them at home, and it works very well.
And you're making a difference all over the world. We have a couple more products that we want to highlight, too?
Yes.
Okay.
This is my own purse, and I get compliments on it all the time. But it is a recycled cement bag, the Siam Cement Company, which is Thailand, but this is Cambodia.
Okay.
And we do cement bag, the purple is rice bag, and then the soda caps.
Got it.
So each one is different. These
one of a kind.
One of a kind. And the colors can range from light blue to turquoise, lavender, pink, even peach.
Lovely.
Fantastic. They're a lot of fun.
And you've got one more thing.
One more thing.
Feature that?
Yes. This is a very rare spice from Cambodia, and it is something that was destroyed by the Khmer Rouge. We thought it was gone. It was used in Parisian and New York cooking up until about the 70s. And they have found plants existing. They're now in a cooperative movement to grow them organically and start to export the spice. But it's incredibly expensive to get here. I'm quite lucky that I work a lot in Cambodia, and I can import it at a little bit lower cost.
Great,
but it's
Susie.
fantastic.
Really cool.
So,
My
and it's-
goodness.
I am really lucky to have found this group about 8 years ago in Cambodia.
You're inspiring. I know that you've had like life-threatening illnesses. You've overcome so much. You are just a real go-giver. How can people learn more about you? How can they find you if they want to make a difference or purchase any of these products?
Thank you. Well, I have a website,
Okay.
and that is www.hands-in.org. So it's not a handout.
Right.
It's hands,
Hands
in.
in.
We all put our hands in.
Hands in.
do
All
good.
right, I'm a good proponent for that. All right, everybody, put your hands in. We've been visiting with Susie, so grateful to have her here. If you have an idea or concept or something that you're making a difference in the world and you want to reach out to us, liveituptvshow@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.